to the top 5 anticipating games of 2014. As we count down the list, keep in mind that this is my own personal preferences based on what I'm looking most forward to. Enjoy! Number 5. StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Legacy of the Void is the follow-up to StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty and 2013's expansion StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. The central campaign will focus on the mysterious Protoss faction, and we can expect continued refine to StarCraft 2's intensively competitive multiplayer mode. Few specifics are known about Legacy of the Void right now, but in September 2011, Activision Blizzard CEO Thomas Tipple mentioned that he expected the StarCraft 2 Troll-igy to be all wrapped up by the end of 2014. Further notes, Legacy of the Void may house less units than Heart of the Swarm did, scheduled to be released by the end of 2014. Number 4. Hex, Shards of Fate. Hex combines the amazing community and role-playing aspects of a massively multiplayer online role-playing game with the compelling collectible and strategic gameplay of a trading card game to create an entirely new category of a game, the MMORPG. Create your champion from 6 classes and 8 races, ranging from human, orc, elf, coyote, or you can pick out of a bad side which houses the necrotic, the Vonin, the Wolves, or the Shin'har, with 6 available classes: Cleric, Mage, Ranger, Rogue, Warlock, and the Warrior. Create and customize your champion with talent, gear, and game-altering abilities that revolutionize the trading card game. This game is scheduled to be released by the end of 2014. Number 3. XRebirth. In the distant future, the X universe faces a period of profound and irrevocable change. While the universe stumbles towards an uncertain future, countless adventures await as new enemies rise in search of power. You can trade, a fully simulated economy that means your actions really will matter. Travel the space highways to find profit in gigantic space cities swarming with ships and drones. Every ship you see has a task. Stop a freighter from reaching its destination and its cargo will be stopped too, causing prices to rise. Fight. From small-scale skirmishes to epic fleet encounters, battles in the X universe know no limits. Choose to fight for the military, work for the police, or be a lawless pirate, or if you prefer, just fight when you need to defend yourself. It's up to you. Take the action right into massive structures. Target turrets and shield generators to weaken your enemy, damage engines and jump drives to prevent their ships from escaping, or stop their factories producing to cripple their economy. Build. Create your own empire. From trading stations to large factories, farms to high-tech military complexes, everything can belong to you. Build for trade and profit, or to strengthen your military presence and dominate your enemies. This game is scheduled to be released in November 2013. Number 2. Hellraid. Join a group of fierce combatants and begin your quest for the survival of mankind in this unique mix of first-person melee action, RPG, and competitive co-op. Fight, develop skills, collect loot, and craft weapons while exploring a world devastated by demons. System-generated co-op challenges, loot, and enemy spawn points make the game playable for hundreds of hours. Co-op 1 to 4 also adds an additional layer of rivalry with points and rewards gained for each kill, assist, completed quest, and challenge. Slaughter your enemies with swords and axes as a barbarian. Heal and protect your friends with the paladin's defensive magic. Burn and freeze and electrocute demons with the mage's staff, and kill with the precision of the rogue's crossbow. This is housed in a unique dark fantasy setting brought to life by Chrome Engine 5 technology. This game is scheduled to be released in 2014. Number 1. Dying Light. Dying Light is a first-person action survival horror game set in a vast and dangerous open world. During the day, players traverse an expensive urban environment overrun by a vicious outbreak, scavenging the world for supplies and crafting weapons to defend against a growing infected population. At night, the hunter becomes the hunted, as the infected become more aggressive and more dangerous. Most frightening are the predators, which only appear after sundown. Players must use everything in their power to survive until the morning's first light. Survive the night. During the day, players roam free and scavenge for supplies and weapons, but at night, the world undergoes a deadly transformation. The hunter becomes the hunted, as the infected grow more aggressive and numerous, and something far more sinister awakens to stalk its prey. Free running movement. Whether tracking prey or escaping predators, Dying Light lets players swiftly navigate the world by seamlessly leaping between buildings, grappling up walls, and pouncing on unsuspected enemies. Brutal melee and ranged combat. Get up close using a variety of light and heavy weapons, including knives, bats, axes, sledgehammers, and more exotic weaponry, or utilize guns and other firepower to take down enemies from a distance. Choose your playstyle. Dying Light features 4 playable characters that could be fully customized and upgraded to match any playstyle. Craft your weapon. Why use a wrench when you can use a wrench wrapped in electrified barbed wire? Dying Light's sizable crafting system enables players to create a slew of new, more potent weapons and equipment, as well as specialized ammunition. Breathtaking visuals and gameplay. Dying Light is the first game powered by Chrome Engine 6, a cutting-edge incarnation of Techland's technology, designed from the ground up for the new console generation, DirectX 11, and other advanced solutions. This game is scheduled to be released in 2014. That wraps it up for my top 5 anticipating games of 2013 and 2014. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to see some awesome walkthrough playlists, check in the description down below. You can also find my Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus down in the description down below as well.